When it comes to having an effect upon the audience, it's not just the events that are happening on screen that count, but the manner in which those events are presented to us. In this video, we'll be looking at the visual choices that Wes Craven has used to build suspense in the 1996 film Scream. When Casey Becker first answers the phone, the camera keeps her central to the frame in a dominant medium shot. The camera then moves slowly towards her, taking around 6 seconds to do so. So far, so comfortable. But compare this to how the second phone call is handled visually. The tone of the conversation is less safe than the first one, and the framing and camera work choices that Craven makes helps us feel that something is not quite right. For sure, the movement of the camera towards the character still takes 6 seconds, but look at what Craven does with the camera work and the framing. This time round, he places Casey off from the centre of the frame and uses a canted camera angle, both of which position the viewer into feeling slightly less comfortable than they did during the first phone call. The third call, on the other hand, is more comfortably conversational. Casey is warming to the person on the other end of the phone, and this time round, Craven provides us with a generous long take of her moving round the house. As viewers, we are placed as casual observers, moving around her environment with her. We keep our distance, for sure, but Craven moves her back squarely into the centre of the frame in a mid-range shot that feels to us both warm and not too invasive. Only a hard cut to a fixed, still shot of the popcorn adds a brooding sense of urgency and menace. It throws our perspective off balance. We've felt comfortable up until now following Casey, but Craven denies us that viewpoint for a short moment, reminding us that all is not well. And look how he handles her first real sense of danger. He repeats the movement towards her, but this time it takes 3 seconds. When compared to the 6 seconds he took to move in earlier, we can really start to appreciate how skilled he is at reading a moment and knowing when and how to change tactics. The situation is more urgent, and the camera movement tells us so. So far, Craven has bided his time and made sure that we as viewers are watching Casey objectively. The camera has taken the point of view of the audience up until now. But once the character realises she is in real danger, the edit cuts to a camera that takes Casey's point of view. Craven has waited until now to offer us this first shot of her viewpoint. As the danger has increased, he wants us to really feel and see the danger through her eyes. As the danger grows, Craven increases this pattern, regularly cutting from a camera that takes the audience's viewpoint to one that favours Casey's viewpoint, increasing our sense of her fear.
What?
Or else my boyfriend will be here any second and he'll be pissed when he finds out.
I thought you didn't have a boyfriend.
This is coupled alongside also with framing choices that consistently throw her off from the centre of the frame. As viewers, our sense of discomfort is now complete. The content of this stage of the scene is set for suspense, and the visual choices Craven makes helps us feel that, very slowly and very effectively.